today Tracy Martinez, Mayor of Del Mar. How are you?
Good to be here with you. Thank you.
We're here in this beautiful place and we're gonna talk a little about your beautiful city of Del Mar. You were elected as a mayor in 2020?
I was elected to City Council in 2020 and I became mayor this year in 2023.
And how was that during COVID?
Well, it was a challenge. As a new council member, we did it remotely. So it was a challenge, but it at least allowed us to do the business of the city. We kept residents involved because they could call into Zoom and communicate with us and have their opinions on things. So we started in live January of this year. So that was quite a transition, and that was the first time that I took over mayorship too.
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. So Tracy, tell us a little about you before becoming a mayor.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I am a registered nurse, have had a great career doing that. I've worked in a specialty bariatric surgery. My husband's a surgeon, so we work together. And I grew up in California, in the Redondo Beach, Torrance area, and moved down here to the San Diego area about 20 years ago and fell in love with it. I've lived here in Del Mar for about 12 years.
Oh, nice. With this beautiful view. Yes,
beautiful
of course.
And beautiful weather.
Yes, of course. And the people.
Wonderful people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Todos gente bonita. So we have a lot of events coming up here at Del Mar.
We do.
Yes. So tell us a little about that.
So summer's here, and the next thing we'll be looking forward to is our fair. So the fairgrounds is having a fair, and the title is called Get Out There. And I just got briefed on it yesterday, and it will be a spectacular event. We're going to have some big names in concerts. The whole garden area will be back to normal as it went away. Last year it wasn't as big a deal, and then previously they were closed during COVID.
Yes.
So all the rides, all the foods, all of those things that people love. They're doing things a little bit different. They're pre-selling tickets, so the flow will be a little more easier for people.
Okay.
And they're limiting it to 60,000, so people need to go online and buy those tickets ahead of time. It will start on the 7th of June, and then it ends with the big celebration and fireworks on July 4th.
Yes, yes, of course. So people can buy tickets now?
They can buy tickets online now, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's other special tickets in addition to the special concerts. They have a food festival, a wine festival, and all kinds of other things that you can. Yeah.
So you need to come buy your tickets. We're gonna have this posted on our social media.
Great.
Okay. And another huge event is the race tracking.
So we do have our racetrack season that comes up every year. And that's really great because we have people in town that love it. There's a lot of tradition and ceremonial tradition over that. But we also welcome visitors from all over. And, you know, Del Mar is this small town of about 4,200 people, but we welcome over 3 million visitors every year because of these beautiful beaches, our wonderful restaurants, hotels, and events. So, yes, we have the race season coming up. And then, excitingly, in 2024, we're going to be hosting Breeders' Cup, which is a huge deal. It's a beautiful event. It's 2 days in November, the 1st and the 2nd, and that will be coming to town for the 3rd time in 2024, and we're very excited to get that news.
Yes, so we're gonna wait for that huge event coming up here in Del Mar next year, 2024, November, right?
Correct.
Yes, for the 2nd season. Yeah, that's great. So this is a very unique village, right?
Yeah.
With a lot of beautiful people, and you can have a lot of fun here. Very nice restaurants, and the view is absolutely great.
lot of things that people, people come here for the beach or the events. But what people often don't know is that along our lagoon, the Sandaguita Lagoon, we have an amazing trail, a lot of nature. There's a ranger station there that people can bring their kids and see birds that you would never see anywhere else. That's a really fun thing to do. There's camps for kids that are interested in lifeguarding. There's lifeguard camps that go on down at the beach. So spending the summer here is a really big deal. And again, we host a lot of visitors from all over the world here.
Yes, around 3 million, right?
We do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Del Mar is known for their events, and of course for the county fair and the racetrack season.
Yes, and I think now we're going to start to be known for our restaurants. We have some amazing restaurants that have come into town. Interestingly, as COVID, kind of quieted everything, where business is getting started. So we have a new restaurant owned by a company called Hillstone that they'll be opening up next year, and it will be a destination that people will come for this restaurant. It's going to be called Gulfstream. We have, I don't know if you've seen the plaza lately, but it is really booming with Monarch and Tamarindo. They have live music up on the plaza on Sundays, which is really beautiful, and it's very friendly for children. There's an area where children can play, and a spectacular view from up there too.
Yeah, that's very nice. And you have a new venue, right, for concerts?
We do,
and
yes. So the fairgrounds. Occupies about 370 acres over on the north part of our town. And they just opened a new venue that seats 1,800 people. I got a tour of it a couple of months ago. And it can be a sit-down for 1,800, or they can change it for a stand-up, but it's an enclosed venue for music, and the acoustics are just incredible. And so Belly Up does the booking of the entertainment, and you can go online to see some big names that are coming there. It's very popular, a lot of sold out concerts, easy parking. So there's nothing like that, really that type of venue in North County. And so we're really happy to get that.
Oh yeah, so we'll be having a lot of concerts here.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
As you know, we had Kaboo here for several years.
Oh yeah.
And it grew so much that I believe it just outgrew Del Mar. And so now it moved downtown. I don't know exactly the future of that, but it was here for several years.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you become the mayor of Del Mar?
Yeah, how did a nurse become the mayor of Del Mar? Well, so I've had some leadership roles in my profession. So leadership was not something that I wasn't accustomed to. Being a politician is very different. So I think I shared with you, but I'll share it again. So I came to this beautiful city when I was coming to an event at the fairgrounds. I was living in North County, but still. And I drove here and I thought, I really want to live here one day. I just thought it was such a beautiful place. I mean, being near the ocean and then having gorgeous Torrey pines, and so it's really this beautiful mix of nature, greenery and ocean. Anyway, I said to my husband, I want to move here, and I'm going to be mayor of this town one day. And I don't even know why I said that, but look, I am. So as I got settled into the area and got acquainted with it, I realized that my nature is to get involved. And so I started working on committees. I was on the traffic and parking committee. I was on the housing committee. And one of the council members reached out to me and said, have you ever thought about running for city council? And I'm like, well, I mean, I've thought about it, but I just don't know if that's feasible. And he gave me a lot of pep talk and support. Now, mind you, this was during COVID.
I know.
And so I pulled out my papers, got enough signatures to be officially a candidate. I had to have my husband's buy-in because it does change, your priorities in your home life. And then started campaigning during COVID, and that was difficult. And so probably halfway through, I thought, we were all wearing masks, we were all kind of isolated, but I'm going to go to people's doors. And so I knocked on the door, stepped way back wearing a mask, and really got myself out there. And that's where I learned two things. One is if you want to learn more about your community, talk to the residents. And two, becoming human to them really helped me. And I came in first. So I got the most votes, and that put me then in the queue to become mayor. So, I mean, there's a big learning curve for sure, but I have great colleagues on the council, and so people often ask, do you like it? And I say, I love it. It's more work than I anticipated, and I knew it would be a lot of work. It's more work than I anticipated, but I like it even more than I thought I would. So those are two really positive things.
Congratulations. So you're very connected to the community.
Well, I am. I mean, I think there's always room to be more connected. We have about a little over 4,000 residents in this tiny village, and I'm getting to know more and more of them. You know, you step outside your normal visiting places and go to events that you normally wouldn't go to if you weren't involved in city council. But and I have to just say, we have some of the most incredible residents here. Some of them have lived here for 40, 50 years and are great historians. Others have newly moved here and just fell in love with the California lifestyle.
Yes.
And, you know, we have some interesting people. We have Marty Cooper, who is the inventor of the cell phone. And we just, are aware that it's the 50th anniversary of when Marty Cooper made the first phone call on a cell phone, which changed everything for the world.
Oh, yeah.
So he lives right here in town, and we hope to be honoring him at a future council meeting on his 50th anniversary.
Nice. Actually, this hotel was originally built in 1912. I read 1910.
Well, at a
something.
different location, and then this one was built. I'm not exactly sure what year this one was built, but there's a couple of historic buildings in town. Yep. The one at the corner across the street. This one has recently been renovated.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's one of the most beautiful, unique hotels around. And it just captures all of the essence of this natural beauty in the ocean. So this is one of our main focal points just because of the way it stands in town.
Yes.
And out on the south area is where we put our Christmas tree, so it's kind of a town meeting center too.
Okay, yeah. You need to come, people.
Yeah.
This hotel has a beautiful view of the Pacific Ocean.
Yes, and even if you're not staying here, it's a great place to have lunch or bring family to have lunch.
Yes.
It's special for sure. As many of the hotels over at the plaza, almost all of those restaurants have views, and several of our hotels have views too.
Yes, you can come to the plaza. It's an open air place, and you can visit the shops where they have specialty boutiques. So it's a very nice place to come, Del Mar.
Yes, it is special.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here. We'll be posting about Del Mar next events.
Great.
And we're gonna invite our beautiful Gente Bonita, to come and visit this beautiful city, Del Mar.
Yeah, we call it the Village by the Sea.
The Village by the Sea. Thank you.
Thank you so much.